Chef Ming Tsai, Chairman Carlton, members of the board, faculty and staff, families and friends, distinguished guests, welcome to the 2012 commencement of the McCallum Graduate School of Business. And to the class of 2012, welcome to your graduation. I know you've all been through this kind of ceremony before, some of you as recently as last year, but I think you'll agree that this is something that's very different from your undergraduate commencement. There you were completing a rite of passage, probably feeling some mixed emotions about leaving a home away from home and friends you'd had for 4 years. It was an experience that likely included many personal transformations in each of your lives. Today's ceremony is more about the acquisition of an important professional credential. One thing is sure, you are about to get back a big chunk of your time. Your days of balancing your work and your personal life along with graduate school have finally, blessedly, come to an end. And speaking of your lives, let me mention a few facts about the McCallum School class of 2012. Over 700 graduate degrees and certificates are being presented today. 27% of today's graduates hail from 31 different countries. Our U.S. graduates come from 28 states and territories. 30% of you have earned an MBA, and almost 25% will receive an MS in accounting. Others are getting master's degrees in taxation, finance, financial planning, IT, HFID, and marketing analytics, as well as several combined degrees and graduate certificates. With respect to Bentley's increasing prominence, for the 3rd year in a row, the McCallum School was one of only 25 institutions invited to participate in the Aspen Institute's Business and Society Case Competition, along with Tuck, Stern, IE, and Notre Dame. This is a terrific honor, and we were in fabulous company. Particularly impressive is the team of Bentley graduate students, just one of 6, to make it to the final round of the National Black MBA Association Case Competition in Atlanta last fall. We competed against 22 other teams from schools as varied as MIT, RPI, and Vanderbilt. A huge accomplishment, Bentley. Back on campus, your Graduate Student Association, you know it as GSA, and its related organizations provided a wide array of networking, professional, social, philanthropic, and cultural events. Focusing this year on local philanthropy, wonderful organizations such as Cradles to Crayons, the Greater Boston Food Bank, Wide Horizons for Children Adoption Services, and the Starlight Walkathon Against Homelessness all benefited from your personal generosity. Not surprisingly, you share many more class distinctions than I can possibly mention this afternoon. Let me just simply say that we are so proud of all of you. As I congratulate you, I can't help but remember 2 of your classmates who absolutely should be with us sharing this special day. We lost Naeem Webster on November 25th, 2010, and Shinpei Lin on March 16th, 2012. Many of their friends are graduating today and are fortunate to have such wonderful memories of these 2 very smart, accomplished people. Naeem Webster joined Bentley in the fall of 2010 as an MBA candidate with a marketing concentration. He graduated from Tufts University in 2004, where he was on the Dean's List and was captain of the men's rugby team. Shinpei Lin also joined Bentley in the fall of 2010 as an MSA student. Originally from Chengdu, Sichuan, China, she graduated from Beijing Technology and Business University in July 2010. She had recently accepted a position with PricewaterhouseCoopers in China. At this time, I would like to have a moment of silence in memory of Naeem Webster and Shinpei Lin. Thank you. We're so gratified by the accolades Bentley continues to attract from all of you, our students, from our alumni, from employers, and from so many external observers of higher ed. The results of our graduate student survey underscore the distinctiveness of the Bentley experience, while media rankings offer quantitative stamps of approval. In addition to our top rankings in U.S. News and World Report, Bentley's full-time MBA program has once again been ranked among the top 100 business schools in the world as part of Beyond Gray Pinstripes. It's Aspen Institute's important survey that ranks MBA programs that demonstrate a particular commitment to social and environmental goals. Of course, the ultimate quality indicator is your personal return on investment, the ROI from your McCallum education. What happens going forward in each of your careers? Here the news is positive as well, with McCallum graduates continuing to work for or beginning new positions with leading organizations throughout our region, across the U.S., and indeed around the world. Well-known companies that include Athena Health, Biogen IDEC, BDO Singapore, Computer Sciences Corporation, Deloitte, EMC, Ernst & Young, Fidelity Investments, Grant Thornton, Homesite Insurance, HSBC China, IDC, KPMG, Merkle, Mullen Advertising, Morgan Stanley, Partners Healthcare, PwC, RSA, the Security Division of EMC, State Street, and Wellington Management, and so many more. You all are to be congratulated. Huge accomplishments. Of course, meanwhile, many of you are running your own businesses quite successfully, or you intend to do so someday. Not only are you all highly employable, you're exactly what the business world and the global community need. You're the future leaders we absolutely must have if we're going to move from the status quo of the last several years to positive, transformational action. I don't need to review the litany of corporate malfeasance, public sector gridlock, and social upheaval. You all are all way too aware. What I want you to understand is that you, all of you, armed with your Bentley degrees, are the antidote to what ails us. Ignore the blame games being played out in New York and Washington and other major power centers. The challenges we face require immediate action. Blame is a waste of time we don't have. Instead, focus on the skills and lessons learned from your broad and progressive Bentley education. Seek out like-minded individuals and start laying the groundwork for a new, more ethical and socially responsible approach to doing business in this country and around the globe. As I just noted, you're especially qualified to take on this assignment. While other business schools are scrambling to integrate ethics into their teaching, Bentley has been doing it from the very beginning. It's in our DNA. The Center for Business Ethics is one of the oldest in the nation. We introduced the first MBA concentration and the first graduate certificate in business ethics. Bentley's leadership in this area is inspiring. Our legacy is now your legacy. So you're armed with your degree, you're flush with confidence, you're ready to take on and change the world. Good. But before you run off, I want to take a few minutes to talk about management. You're probably thinking, wait a second, I've had enough management lectures to last a lifetime. But I'm talking about a different kind of management. I'm talking about managing you. In your quest to become the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, a startup, or something in between, you need to first become the CEO of yourself. Leading others requires that you cultivate a deep understanding of yourself, according to management guru Peter Drucker. That means asking yourself a series of questions throughout your career, repeatedly, because we all change, repeatedly. Questions like, what are my strengths? How do I work? What are my values? Where do I belong, and what can I contribute? You will find that operating from a position of self-knowledge is the strongest position to be in. Along these same lines, I also want you to think about practicing what Stuart Friedman from Wharton calls total leadership. There's a myth that life is a zero-sum game. What I mean by that is that the more you seek success in one area, say your career, the more other aspects of your life will suffer, such as your well-being, your home, your community. It does not have to be that way. At its most basic level, total leadership means articulating what's important to you and making small changes that enhance not just one aspect of your life, but everything you do. For busy, high-functioning professionals, looking at your decisions through the lens of total leadership will add value by eliminating all those painful trade-offs. Our speaker today, Ming Tsai, is a role model who's been practicing total leadership for a very long time. World-renowned chef, author, media pioneer, and activist, Ming has shown that if you follow your heart, and in his case, your stomach, life will be a very rich and rewarding experience. Let's look at his extraordinary career through Friedman's total leadership prism. Ming took what he learned in his parents' restaurant and built a food empire that spans the globe. His own restaurant, Blue Ginger, is many a food lover's favorite destination. His Food Network and PBS shows have attracted millions of viewers, and his cookbooks and video podcasts have trained countless amateur chefs. Through it all, his family has remained his top priority. In fact, Ming used his food expertise to help his son manage particularly difficult food allergies. And in the process, he's made it easier for countless others. Thanks to Ming Tsai, restaurants can now access his food allergy reference book, a pioneering system that helps people dine safely. His work, his family, and his community have been shaped by his ability to exercise total leadership. Ming also represents entrepreneurship at its best. For those of you dreaming of starting your own business, study Ming's career for lessons and inspiration. His success shows that you do not have to march down predictable, well-worn paths. He started out with an engineering degree from Yale and ended up as a food guru. 2 roads diverged in a wood, wrote New England's revered poet Robert Frost, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Bentley graduates, pack your bags with your rational, quantitative, analytical skills and your creativity, broad perspectives, and team-building capabilities, and follow the poet's voice. Take that less traveled road in ways that feel exactly right for you. And of course, don't forget to stay in touch with those of us back here in Waltham. Let us know what you're doing. I hope you'll come back to deliver a guest lecture. Involve your organization in student fieldwork or faculty research. And please hire our amazing students. We value our relationship with you, and we want to remain your lifelong partners in business education and so much more. I know I speak for everyone on this stage and for all our trustees, all our faculty and staff. We're so excited by what each and every one of you has accomplished. We're confident about the many, many accomplishments that we know are still to come, and we are so very proud that you are now alumni of Bentley University and the McCallum Graduate School. Congratulations and best wishes for success, for good health, and for so much happiness in everything you do. Thank you.